Alrighty, well, as people are kind of trickling in tonight, Saturday night, kind of late, I apologize. Living in two different houses, things kind of messes things up, so. Took Bronx to go see Minecraft tonight. He'd gone once, but he had the flu, so he missed part of it, bathroom, so. All I can say, it was not made for me. Has some funny parts in it, though. I do like the Hess brothers, so. Anyway, I'll go through ownership. We got George Sweeting on the Cardinals. I took the Falcons. Royal Reagan, man, welcome back, buddy. It's been a minute. He's on the Ravens and the Packers. Matthew Moravec Gallagher, he is on the Panthers, Bears, and one more, Saints. Excuse me. Ryan Joseph mixing things up, picking the Bengals. Nick Hammers from Hammers Hits. He had 2 teams left. If anybody's interested on Double Phoenix break, so check it out. He Hammers Hits. He's awesome. He took closed us out, taking up the Browns along with the Chargers earlier, and then the Steelers and the Titans. Bill Struble, a gift from his brother Scott for his birthday. Very nice of you, Scott. Bill's on the Cowboys, and then Scotty's on the Broncos. Rich May, it's been a minute for you too. Thanks, buddy. He's on the Lions. Ryan Latimer picking up the Texans. Vanover on his Colts. Brian Friends hopping on the Jags. Andrew there on the Chiefs. Harold Lamb is picking up the Raiders. Jim Jennings grabbing his Rams. Chris Glidden going with his Dolphins along with the Patriots. Let's see. Joe Desky, if I skipped over, he was on the Bills and the Vikings and the Niners. Let's see. Brian Latari, Blinky's box breaks. He's on the Giants. I think he still had teams in his Optic Mega, but it might have closed. I haven't had a chance to look tonight. Check out Blinky. Dave Clark on the Jets. Alan Stein on Black and Gold. I feel like he had just a few teams left also. So in baseball and football, I believe. Check out Black and Gold. And then Thomas Rocha on the Seahawks and Stephen Barkley on the Buccaneers, a couple local guys. And Josh Hancock on the Commanders. So if you ever come to Spokane, though, Stephen Barkley owns a restaurant called The Viking. It's awesome. Great, great food. We love to go there on Mondays to go there for the cheap wings and never disappointed. So good dude. It has been a minute. How you doing, Rich? Nice to have you hop in. Appreciate it. George, you made it. If both of you guys would like to give me your guesses for an auto, that'd be great. What's up? Awesome. Glad to have you, George. It's been a while since we've had you live. Appreciate you. Keep me awake, hopefully. It's been a long, long day. And I don't have much in the grab bag. So you guys, I think you both will do baseball on occasion. So for anybody showing up live tonight, I hope it's okay. I'm just going to give out packs of baseball cards because I'm kind of low on stuff. So, a team, please, Rich. Not team. I'm sorry, a player for a guess for an auto. So, like, for if you want to guess with the Lions, go Terry and Arnold. Maybe I think he's come out a couple times. If you want to go bigger, you could go for like a Michael Penix or something, or let's see. Most of the quarterbacks are tough unless we get something crazy out of Chrome, except for Penix and JJ are in the Illusions. Illusions has been pretty heavy with Niners and Chargers. So like Ladd McConkey or Ricky Pearsall, I feel like are pretty solid guesses. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm just going to give everybody packets for showing up, and then you can still get prizes based on other stuff like autos and patches and stuff. So I think you both have done baseball before. I don't know if you do it. George is going Luke. Luke McCaffrey. Pearsall, good guess. Last time we pulled a duel of Pearsall and Ladd, and so both guys won credit. Okay. All right, our product tonight. We'll start off, we got a little hanger banger with the Prism, and then we did Prism, Mosaic, Optic blasters. First time opening Optic. I'm hoping to get more Optic. I was only able to get the 3 blasters on the first day of their opt, and I'm hoping to get more in as soon as possible. I like it. Oh, a shot. I like it. Richie, are you still in Southern California? Do you have the same address? I want to make sure before I ship stuff later that it goes to you. So I want to make sure there's no changes. And then we got 2 megas, Topps Chrome, and a Prism Mega. Okay, cool. I try and remind people, especially when it's been a while, I like to double check, make sure you haven't moved. So, okay, awesome. And then illusions. Use your illusions. 3 autos, 2 mems. We've gotten 1 box. The first off the line box sucked because it was like half the cards were damaged. But we've got some cool autos out of here, though. I feel like it's almost always 1 vet and then a couple of rookies. All right, gents. Let's get our stuff out here. I'd ask if you got your box yet, George, but I feel like they're slowing down their shipping. Like, post office used to be like 2 or 3 days. I feel like it's a week almost now for everything, if not longer. So I doubt you've gotten your box yet. And Rich, we just finished shipping cycle, so it'll be a little while before you get your stuff. Just letting you know. If you get something awesome and you want it quicker, I will do my best to get it out to you as soon as possible. Okay. Anybody coming in late, giving your guesses for an auto, and you will get a pack of baseball cards for showing up. Yeah, you weren't in as many as usual last time, George. So it'll be a little bit smaller box than normal. Corum, there's Jim. What's up, buddy? Alrighty. Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's super cool. Congratulations on that. That's cool. Yeah, I figure life's been pretty busy. Jim, I'm just giving packs of cards today for those that show up. I'm just running out of goodies in the prize box, so. As a thank you just for coming in. Okay, well, let's get started here. First card. So it doesn't have a cellophane on this one. Anything from Walmart makes me nervous, so hopefully it's legit. I just realized that. Ooh, nice comments on the back. But our first card is Washington, though. Sorry. Getting everything ready for cycling. So first card is Austin Eckler for Washington. Oh my. Okay, that makes a big difference. Yes. I don't blame you, Jim. I'm tired too. You got to stay awake to keep me awake, man. Come on. You're a West Coaster with me. The city's just coming alive in LA. What are you talking about? So we got to roll the dice for Josh Hancock. Wow, I see the next card coming already. Austin Eckler. That's super cool. Then hopefully you made a little money on that one, Rich. T.J. Watt. Sorry, I get a little weird glare here coming. Derek Carr, DK Metcalf, Jarrett Stidham, Tommy Tremble, Aiden Hutchinson, Joey B, Tom Flores, Stephon Diggs, Kobe Turner, and Reggie Wayne. Yeah, I get that. Next card, I'm not even going to worry. I'm just going to pull it and show it to you. Silver, Caleb Williams going up to Matthew Morvac Gallagher on the Bears. That's awesome. Well, wait till he wins the title again next year, and then you can sell it and get double the money. Gorgeous silver, Caleb. What a way to start. Hangers be bangers. That's awesome. Okay, let's keep it coming. We got a pink Terrell Davis, a little Vinatieri, Gino, and Kool-Aid on a pink. Going out to the Saints. Also Matthew Morvac Gallagher. Once again, I see a fourth name, so I don't know if anybody's live with us or just like chilling in the background. Gino is complaining about the Seahawks not respecting him, so he's going to the Raiders. Then he posted some stat the other day about how he's one of the top 6 quarterbacks in the league because of his statistics. I was like, oh boy. That's me. Chilling, all right. How you doing, Nick? Nice to have you with us. Now that I know you're the Morgan EG. Well, give me a guess for an auto, please, Mr. Hammers. Najee Harris. Latu on a prismatic. Nice looking card for the Colts. And then a Brian Thomas off the back. We saw that when I was hoping it was going to be silver or something, but you still got 2 left, Nick? I don't want to be greedy, but I'm very tempted to go over there and get the Chargers. That one keeps staring at me like, Chargers. Beautiful Latu. I like the look of those prismatic cards. That's cool. Let's just throw it up here until we get more goodies. Okay. Well, that's a great first box. I mean, that Caleb pays for the whole box, and the Kool-Aid's pretty cool. Nice Thomas and a Latu too. So not a bad little hanger. We got 5 times 2. So a card to 10 going out to Mr. Hancock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well, not the greatest. So, but it is a Jordan Addison rookie card. So, as we know with any superstar rookie cards, they start going up as value eventually. But not the greatest for you, Mr. Hancock. Sorry. So I don't know. I know, George, your kids are all grown. Maybe you go with grandkids, but I took Bronx to go see Minecraft movie tonight. That was, I'll just say, interesting. I don't know if anybody else has seen it yet or not, but I'm just gonna say it was interesting. So, all right, Mosaic. I would love to get a case hit today of something. That'd be amazing. Honeycomb, downtown, something like that. Oh, that's awesome. That's a nice card, George. Yeah, I got almost caught up on cards, and then, like, I'm still old school. I still put some in a binder because I enjoy it. And then we went on vacations in the spring a couple times, and then the flood, and so I haven't been home, and I've just got boxes and boxes. I actually have 4 packages of cards I haven't even opened to go through yet. Like a black and gold, Nick Hammers couple, and one from Blinky. So I could be sitting on a gold mine. BTJ, nice. I guess the crowds have been getting crazy in some spots. We didn't have, the kids sang along to the songs and yelled a little bit, but not too bad. BTJ. If you guys aren't in Hammers Hits, I please recommend checking it out. Nick's a good dude. He ships way faster than me. So that's awesome, Rich. Oh, that realization. Yeah. Well, we did pretty good at the last sale, but I'm going to try and get better organized, especially with my NBA stuff for the next sale. And then Pokemon was such a huge hit last time that I've just been buying Pokemon whenever I could find it. And now I'm sitting on like $300 for Pokemon, and I'm not able to, I don't like flipping it. I just like either ripping it or selling it at shows. So but I'm like kicking myself over. I'm like, I'd rather have $300 worth of product instead. Now let's not cover that up. There we go. That's a nice one there. Oh, I guess it's for me, but I'll still take it. Michael Penix. And then my son was showing me, I think it's the Shiny app. It's for like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon, and you can take a picture of all your cards, and you get it keeps a database for you, which is pretty sweet. Oh, that does sound pretty cool, Rich. Oh, let's see it. Oh, I can believe it. Our local theater, one of them over here, they got the police involved and everything because I guess a bunch of teenage boys went in and they just thrashed the theater and destroyed it. It took like 6 hours to clean it up afterwards. So they have like the police involved. It's crazy. Real chicken. That's hilarious. All right, Montez Sweat, Zaire Franklin, Aiden O'Connell, second year, Jalen Wright, rookie, True Mosaic Silver, Josh Allen, nice card, and then a Cortland Sutton, Touchdown Masters, and a Kid Reporter. I remember as a teenager, went to these movies with these girls, and I thought it was hilarious. But they went to the mall and they got Ben and Jerry's, and then they would put on big sweatshirts and they snuck Ben and Jerry's into the theater, and I was like, that is brilliant. Forget a chicken. Let's get some Ben and Jerry's up in here. All right, Jake Ferguson, Jair Alexander, Derek Carr. We got a Graham Barton doing Happy Hands Club, CeeDee Lamb on a green, National Pride Tua, and a Ricky Sanders. CeeDee Lamb. There it is. But some of the characters in the movie were pretty funny. So, yeah, the good theaters, right? But you still want to sneak it in, Rich, because they're charging you 15 for a rum and coke, and you still want to maybe sneak your own booze in, save some money. All right, Jalen Ramsey, Geno Stone on a silver. Never heard of Geno Stone. Interesting. Exactly. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Nick Bolton on a bang. Zach Moss, James Conner, Derwin James, and Russell Wilson. So Geno Stone, Hands of Stone, going out to Ryan Joseph. Yeah, my wife would always bring a big purse into the movie theater. Blake Corum on a base. There we go. Blake Corum on a green. That's a nice looking card for you, Jim. I'm sure you got a few, but still nice. Zach Ertz, Joe Mixon, and Kayvon Thibodeau. I was going to keep it going because that's the next card coming out. Boom. J.J. McCarthy. I have to ask, though, Jim, are you still here? I need a comment from you, Jim, real quick before I show the next card. Jim said he was going to fall asleep, so I'm hoping he didn't fall asleep yet. Okay. So I know you're excited about that green Blake Corum, but this next card might make you even more excited, and I hope so. So I'm going to move Kool-Aid. So we have our Vikings, and then I'm going to move Latu for our Blake Corums. Cooper Kupp Genesis. I know it's sad he left you, but that is such a sick card. Oh, that is so cool looking. Congratulations, my friend. That is awesome. You've been on the Rams a few times and gotten nothing, but Boone's Farm. Hey, that's a good one, actually. I do love Boone's Farm. Strawberry Hill, baby. So I hope you like this one. Pretty cool PC card. I've always been told not to one-touch Mosaic or Optic, so I hope that's okay to top load. It's hard to get. You got a little bit of glare going on, but that is a gorgeous card. That is so cool. Congratulations, Jim. I'm happy for you, buddy. I don't think the value's super high, but a pretty cool PC card. I think it's probably still maybe a $50 card or something because Cooper's a Hall of Famer. I think so anyway. Or he's close to it. Well, Jim, that also means you get a prize, so give me 2 numbers, please. Happy to finally pull you something. It's been thin pickings for a while. We got Ayuk on an Elevate, Devin Witherspoon, debut on a Jatavian, Bryce Young, Christian Kirk, Kelsey, and a green Dak Prescott. Yeah, I kind of figured it wouldn't, because that's what I do with all my Genesis. If I get a Genesis of my team and my guys, yeah, they're with me forever type of thing. So the Jatavian for Matthew Morvac, Gallagher. A little Dak for Bill from his brother. Hope we get at least like a numbered Cowboy card or something kind of cool for Bill. All right, 3 and 6. Good timing. Ayuk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's kind of funny. Well, we got a numbered Kyler Murray to 175. Exactly. Or imagine that, a 205 of 250 Cooper Kupp. Yeah, I get that, Rich. There's only if I sold one Jackson Smith and Jigba because I ended up with like 10 autos, and I was like, man, and I ended up with duplicate Prism auto, so I sold one of them for like $80. So I was like, okay, I made it high enough that if I wasn't gonna be sad if I lost it, type of thing. I feel like you're gonna choose Cooper because he's a Ram, but I'll leave that up to you. I figured that was a pretty easy choice for you. So congratulations on the case hit too. Yeah, exactly. Dupes is different. Yeah, double your cup. Never mind. 1 Jim, 2 cups. But I think that's something bad if I remember right. I don't know what it means, but I've heard it's something not good. Okay, well, wow. I think we're doing good, guys. I think we've had 2 good boxes. We got like a super sweet silver Caleb. We got a Genesis Cooper Kupp. We got a JJ out of that box and a Penix too. Even though they're base, that's a good box. Not great, okay. I felt like it was something bad, but I don't know what it means, so I figured I better not repeat it. YouTube's going to cancel me. Put a disclaimer on here. That and nasty. Okay, well, now I kind of want to look it up, but I don't want to get my wife to kill me, so I better not. Empty box. And I'm scared to ask my 14-year-old because he might know, so I'm definitely not going to ask him. Okay, we're looking for Disco. At the Disco Club. 3 and 3 is 6. Wait, man, we're doing good. I love it. I love a break like this when we're getting like kind of surprise hits and nice stuff early. Luckily, we already got 3 quarterbacks. One of them in a silver is great. Thank you, George. Well, I definitely won't look then. And I won't tell your wife that you know. Yeah, exactly. He will look it up. And I'll get all these alerts on my, because we track a lot of stuff on his phone because he's not allowed to go to a lot of websites. So I'll get all these alerts when he's trying to look up. So. He's a pretty good boy, but that was the rule when he got a cell phone. Is like that. Well, I'm sorry, buddy, but we're gonna have all the tracking on and keep track of everything you look at. So he's like, that's fine with me as long as I get a cell phone with video games. So we'll see in like a year or two when he wants to go driving with his buddies. That changes mine. That's awesome. FBI hit the door. Okay. Hopefully this Prism treats as good as the last one. All right, Joe Montana, Josh Cribbs. Man, he was fun. Trevor Lawrence on a silver. Nice one there for the Jags and Brian. Ivan Pace, Jalen Hurts, Blake Corum base, and a Portal Xavier Worthy, and a George Kittle on the orange disco. Not a bad little first pack. More Blake for Jim. Jim's in Blake heaven right now. Actually, he's just in Ram heaven, hopefully. Little Xavier for the Chiefs. First one we've got decent Chief card we got for Andrew. Why this one's giving me fits. These sleeves, I've never had problems with them before, but this one batch for my card shop is killing me today. Let's see if I have another pack. Let's see if the next pack's better. I don't know if it does look any better. Nope. I'm struggling getting dominated by these sleeves. And then they like look like trap when you want to get them to open. There we go. So I finally got a pack that's good. Okay, so we got Blake Corum. You know what, George, with those things, man, if you ever end up with a card show, like you just throw those things out at $1 a piece or $2 a piece, like those things will go like hotcakes, I think. That's actually a great investment. I remember you bought tons of those things, but like if I had that many of those, that's what I would do. I'd just start throwing out there at $1 a piece or $2 a piece, and people would be lining up for it. Okay, I think this sleeve's gonna be the winner pack. Let's hope. Okay, so not a horrible start for this pack, but not the best. Let's see if it gets better. Kid Reporter, Evan Ingram, Brad Johnson, AJ Terrell. We got a Brendan Rice on the orange disco going out to the Chargers and Nick Hammers. I almost said Aaron Malin. He almost always gets them, so it throws me when he doesn't. All right, Tua, Brian Burns. Yeah, really good player. Jermaine Burton for the Bengals and Ryan. Chris Jones for the Chiefs and Jalen Petrie. Yeah, but you'd have to what's it cost? $20-$30 to get them graded. So then you hope it's a 10. So, but if it's a PSA 10, it'd be worth it'd be worth hanging on to because I feel like that's only going to go up in price. Chris Jones. Let's finish off. Gino, Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson on an orange disco. Nice. Culpepper, Darius Slay, Queen. Trey Benson, rookie for the Cardinals and George. And Johnny Wilson for the Eagles and Alan Stein. Black and gold. First time we said your name, George. It's not a great one, but it's better than nothing so far. I've heard that too. I haven't tried it yet. I don't really have a GameStop super close to me, so Nick's actually been talking about sending in a big group of stuff to get graded, so I keep meaning to send stuff over to him. I just haven't. I told him, well, if you get anything good in the breaks, just let me know. Keep it and grade it, and I'll just send you cash. So So that just tells me I haven't got anything good in his breaks for a little bit. but I haven't tried. I know someone else had tried the GameStop and they were pretty happy with it, I believe. Okay. All right, let's do some Topps Chrome. So that box, not near as good as the last box. But our Prism rookies were what, Wilson and Brennan. But we can hope. Somebody in the group had tried it and they were pretty happy with it. I'm trying to remember who it was now. I think it's kind of cool if you just have a couple cards because they do the whole 50 at a time, I think. Yeah, exactly. Like location, convenience, all that jazz. Because it is so much cheaper if you have 50 cards, I believe. It drops it down to $20 a card, which feels like that's not bad at all. Even like on those Jaden Daniels, that'd be worth maybe throwing. If you have 120 of them and you go grade 2 or 3, you get a 10 or 2 out of it, it'd be worth it. Seven pack, 6 card per pack. Let's see, Future Stars, Youth Quick, Finesse, Legend of the Gridirons, 74 Topps. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Topps Chrome Mega. Topps is opposite of Panini. They have the big 3: Caleb, Bo, Drake, and Jaden. I guess the big 4, all signed for them. So that's what we're hoping comes out of here. But there's no guaranteed auto in this box, only the hobbies. They're gorgeous cards. And they will take over licensing, I believe, next year. It'll be Panini that just has the ones. It'll be like their Panini baseball. It just says Minnesota or New Orleans or whatever. You have to guess which Chicago it is. I mean, which LA or which New York it is. All right, Devin Singletary. Zach Thomas. Charlie Batch on the checkerboard for Pittsburgh and Nick. It's kind of cool. All Chrome Darrelle Revis. Jonah Ellis for Denver. Marshall Falk. Looks like a refractor, but it doesn't say anything. And then a Future Stars Jaden Daniels checkerboard. Heck yeah, not numbered, but nice card. That's beautiful. Jerjon Newton also for Washington checkerboard. And a Terrell Owens Sunday Swag refractor for the Niners. So look at that. A little Jaden love coming out too now. Woohoo! And it was obviously in his Steelers uniform, right? I love Charlie Batch. He was fun to watch for a long time. I liked him on the Steelers. I mean, not Steelers, but I liked him on the Lions. They're a fun rip for sure, and not super overly priced. That's a beaut right there. That's a good card. I forgot you got that Harrington bobblehead. That thing, I mean, you have to admit it's kind of cool, right? Like we have a lot of quarterbacks as a Seahawks fan that I'm just like, oh, you don't want to remember them, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of cool. You got to take the good with the bad. Harrington was just hard because he was so. Yes, oh man, I remember shipping that thing. It was like 20, or like a total of like 8 pounds or something to ship it. Harrington was just so hyped. You guys really thought he was gonna be the savior. So, all right, Quinion Mitchell for Philly, nice one. Jalen McMillan for Tampa, nice card there, going out to Steve. Jerome Bettis on a refractor of some sort, beautiful card. Kurt Warner, Thurman Thomas, Chris Spielman on a checkerboard. That's a cool one. Another legend. Loved that guy. He was so fun to watch. Nice one there. We got a Finesse Bo Nix. There we go. Troy Franklin and Adisa Isaac on a refractor. Going out to Baltimore. And Royal Reagan. Centerpiece. I love it. That's Troy Franklin. Beautiful bit of finesse. Bo Nix for Denver and Struble. Sparkly Jerome Bettis for Pittsburgh and Nick. Alan Stein picking up the Quinion Mitchell. No Spielman action. Oh, is that the one that's the error card? Oh, that's right. That's too funny. On a refractor. Huh. Well, we got to go by the front of the card, so it definitely will go to Baltimore. That's interesting about the error. So, only quarterback we are missing is Drake May, actually, come to think of it. Is he? That's kind of cool. He's another guy. I mean, I think he's in your guys's. Spielman's in like the Circle of Fame or whatever for front office or for Detroit, but I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. Like, he was a really good linebacker. I don't think he was like Hall of Fame good. He was just like, he's in the Hall of very good or real good. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's in the Hall. All right, Brad Johnson, Teddy Bruschi, Latu on his checkerboard. There we go. Drake May on an all etch. Byron Murphy for the Seahawks. Xavier back for the Chiefs. Paul Krause. Adrian Peterson on a checkerboard and a Mike Quick checkerboard. He was one of my favorites as a kid, too. Mike Quick for Philly. I always enjoyed watching him. Sorry, there's a lot of top load in this box. I didn't realize, like, opening select. Every other card's getting top loaded. Byron Murphy going out to Thomas Roach on the Seahawks. Circle of Fame. Okay. That's what I figured he'd have to be in the Circle of Fame because he was so good for a short time there and felt like he was pretty beloved. Thank you guys again for keeping me company, keeping me awake tonight. Definitely a little sleepier than I'd like to be tonight, so I appreciate you, the conversations. I forgot about Schlesinger. That's a fun name to say. Yeah, Schlesinger. We got another Caleb right on top. Caleb Williams on a Youth Quake. Refractor, too. Nice card. Going out to the Dub Bears. Matthew Moravec, Gallagher. So every quarterback's come out now. Caleb's up to 2. There, he's in the lead. Yeah, another nice Caleb. And 2 Caleb's going out. I agree. Yeah, Spielman was like Urlacher before Urlacher. I just don't think he played long enough maybe to go to the Hall or just the line. But the Lions were solid back then. They made the playoffs a lot, or not a lot, but a decent amount then. Late 80s, early 90s with Barry. All right, Javon Bullard for Green Bay. Germany and Dawson on a silver for the Steelers. Refractor, sorry. Jim McMahon. Willie Galt. Marshawn Lloyd on a checkerboard for Green Bay and Roy. And a Keyshawn Johnson for the Jets and Dave Clark. I just love a break when we got, okay, so far we have one of every quarterback and two silver or one refractor, one silver Caleb's, and then a checkerboard Jaden. So we're doing good. All the quarterbacks are at least out once, so that's nice. Keyshawn. Dawson on silver. That's how I feel too. It's like you want them to get something good, like at least something, because pretty much all these quarterbacks, even their base cards, are like $5 to $10 depending. So, do we have a numbered card maybe or not? Nope. Thought it would be. Oh, there it is. On front. 173 out of 199 for the Bengals on an Archie Griffin running back. So congratulations. Going to Ryan Joseph and the Bengals. We'll roll the dice for him when we're finished with this box for our first numbered card. Well, just because, like you said, when it stinks to get skunked, but if you paid 15 or 20 bucks for your team, you get skunked. You're like, yeah, that sucks. Oh well, but then you pay 60 to 80 or something, like, oh, that really sucks. All right, gold. Ray Davis for Buffalo. Ben Coates. James White. I was really surprised they made a card for him. John Elway on a checkerboard. Nice one there. Tom Brady. Throwback Topps Chrome. Nice card there for the Patriots. Then we got Mason Smith and Antonio Gates on a refractor. So no auto, unfortunately. We got one numbered card at least, so we didn't get skunked completely. Gold for Indy. I love gold. John Elway. Checkerboard. Ray Davis for Giuseppe. Gates for San Diego, the Chargers, and Nick Hammers on the refractor. Gorgeous Tom Brady, though. Then you pay $60 for the box and you might still get nothing, huh? But I know what you mean, yeah. There's times I feel horrible. I'll buy, obviously it sucks buying these boxes. You buy a nice box and then you have to charge $100 a team, and it's like there's nothing in there. Like Optics coming out, it's gonna be $1,000 a box. It's insane. So exactly 40-60 coasters. Especially if it's guys you don't like. Like for you, if you just got a bunch of Bears cards. Bears or Vikings or Packers. Packers is probably the one you hate the most, I would assume, Rich. If you're a Lions fan, I feel like you have to hate the Packers the most because they've caused you the most sadness. All right, so we got a nice silver Caleb. And then we got the checkerboard Jaden. We got throwback Tom. We got Alech. We got JJ, Drake. Good box. TP. I'm going to guess that means not the future to the Packers. All right, we only got one box of it, so hopefully it's a good one. I've been seeing some awesome stuff pulled out of the blasters. I'm hoping to get more. I hate paying resale prices because if I have to pay 50 or 60 bucks, which is low end for these, then I feel like then the break's got to go up to pay for it, and I just hate having to do that. So hoping to get some retailer close to it. So I'll keep hunting. So if I get a good price, then I can pass on the good prices. That's what I'm hopeful for anyway. Oh yeah, we got to do our numbered card. I forgot. First numbered card was Bengals and Ryan Joseph. Here we go. 5 times 5. Ooh, 25. Oh yeah, I know exactly what that means. I was just trying to be nice. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 30, 29, 28. Sorry, 26, 25. That's not a bad one. Not the best, but not the worst. We got a J.C. Horn numbered to 75 rookie card. Pretty solid cornerback for the Panthers. Going out to Ryan Joseph. Yeah, our Wallow, I hardly ever get anything from Walmart. It's rare unless I catch the day, but usually while I'm working, so I might catch it after work. My best luck is usually Barnes & Noble or just online when stuff drops. I get alerts on my phone, but sometimes I still can't get to it quick enough. Walmart, they don't have near as much bot protection. I get that one. There's another guy that's a Lion fan that chases the Vikings every once in a while because he's doing the same thing because he loves JJ. But yeah, like Target, you have a much better chance of getting product when it drops because they have a lot better bot protection. But Walmart doesn't seem to care, so the robots buy almost everything up before you can get it. Barnes and Noble is one of the best. It's like it's not as much of a secret as it used to be, but and they're usually pretty cool in there because they limit to it's usually only like two of each product, so therefore more people can get stuff, which I'm okay with it. I'd rather it share. I don't want one dude buying everything and then flipping it for double the cost. Because in my heart, I'm still a collector too. I mean, I want to get as much as I can sometimes, but I want other people to have a chance to get stuff too. So. All right, our first optic. Let's hope it's a good one. Here we go. Quay Walker, Cam Jordan, Jaden Hicks on a pink going after the Chiefs. Nice card there. Marvin Harrison, just a base, but a nice one for you, George. And a Roquan Smith. If only those pinks were flip-flopped, you'd be a little happier, but still, at least we got you one. Nice, beautiful silver Jaden Hicks, though, for the Chiefs. Andrew. Former Washington State Cougar, so I always root for him, even though he's a Chief. And a little Marvin Harrison love. Okay. Isaiah Simmons, Zach Moss on a silver for the Bengals and Ryan. Jerjon Newton, wrong commander. Romeo Dobbs, Real Peppers. Oh, God. Pink Michael Pratt and a Marshawn Nealon. This one sucks. Now he is a buck. They updated it on this one at least. Okay. Sorry, Steven. Didn't mean to say your player sucks, but that's not the card most of us are looking for. Finally got you something, George. That's nice. I think that's a good way to do it. It's just the whole pay it forward thing. If you know, I don't know. I think, and the funniest thing is like scalpers, most of the time, like they're super sensitive too. If you call them a scalper, they get like super offended. I'm like, dude, what do you call it? You got optic blasters you paid $35 for, and you're charging 60 to 70. That's called scalping. But that's just own it. Be like, heck yeah, I did. The guys that get like offended about it are like, well, dude, don't do it then. Maserati Marv. All right, Zay Flowers, Kendre Miller, Pink Daijun Edwards for the Steelers. Not familiar with him. Going after Nick. Byron Murphy for the Seahawks. Stidham and Slayton. Does your girlfriend like it when you collect cards? Is she like ripping stuff with you? You said she bought you a bunch of Pokemon, right, from Japan? That's cool if you got a girl that enjoys with you, because that's, as most of the guys in here would say, that's few and far between. Okay, let's see. We got one more chance. Jacoby on a silver. Tyrone Tracy. That's a nice one for the Giants. Dude, those guys piss me off. Like, that's just ridiculous. That's not even scalpers. That's just guys trying to get all the downtowns. That's even worse. So, Blinky getting a Tracy. Chris Jones. Garrett Wilson. Light it up, Marvin Harrison. There we go. And J.J. McCarthy. Boom, boom. Nice finish to the box. It's a little J.J. Love and Marvin Harrison. I'll light it up. Light them up. And the Vikings, Joe Desky getting the J.J. Oh, that's awesome, Rich. Sounds like you got a good woman. You guys have been together a while, if I remember right, too. That's super cool. Yeah, George is like, heck yeah, keep that one. Oh, that's crazy. That's super cool. 13, congratulations. That's awesome. So no neighbors for Blinky yet, but nice little Tyrone coming out. And a Marvin Harrison. Light him up. There's Marvin. Put them together. It's not bad optic. I mean, at least we got one quarterback out of it, and we got two Marvins. So I don't think it's probably worth the price, but it's better. Still not married. I'm not gonna say anything. Alrighty. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. George, that's awesome. That'll get you in trouble. All right, a little prism action here. Let's get our last prism of the night. I think we get one patch out of here, right? Yeah, one mem card. So that'll be our next prize. $50. Excuse me. 2, 4, 6. Oh, make a whole lot fit if you do it right. That's how I view. That's how I view buffets too. You can make a whole lot fit if you do it right. If you're gonna do it right. Don't do it at all. Okay, there's a patch. The dog's the most spoiled one, huh? Excuse me. Stretching my leg out a little bit. Let's see if we get something cool out of here. Let's go. Come on, Prism. All right, Curse, Burrow, Pitts, Greg Dulcich on a press proof. Prism. Those are, I believe, pretty rare. Unfortunately, it's not the biggest name, but still going out to the Brownies. Edgerrin Cooper, rookie pink for the Packers. Max Melton. And a Fireworks, Devon Achane or Achan going on to the Dolphins, and Chris Glidden. A cool card. George. I've never seen one of these before. Have you guys seen one of these? Press proof? I did not know how rare that is. That is kind of cool looking. Either way, going out to their Broncos and Struble. I'm going to open a decent amount of prisms. I haven't seen that yet. All right, Max Melton. Yeah, it has a silver to it for sure. It says Prism on the back. The Packers getting that. Packers are Roy. Dulcich going out to the Broncos. Get one more pack of top loaders. We're not going to make it. Need to buy another case before the price goes up with the tariffs. That's what the hobby shop told me. Is like, be careful. They're all going up. The sky is falling. Okay. Well, that's a pretty cool hit for you, Scotty. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's true. Michael Pittman, Levante David, Vinny, Tommy Tremble, Pink Sam Darnold going out to the Vikings, my new quarterback, Nate Wiggins, and Jaheim Bell, John Jefferson, and Jalen Hyatt. Jaheim Bell rookie. Sammy D. Vikings is Joe today. Okay, that's right. Biggest award in the Vikings guys getting them. All right, we're doing good. Should be done right around an hour and a half, maybe less. So, okay. Looks like we may have bought an auto. All right, Jarrett Stidham, Mason Smith on a silver for the Jags, Marshawn Lloyd on a pink for the Packers. Nice. Dahoon Edwards again, Keenan Allen on a prism break. Kid Reporter, Zamir White, and Rashawn Gary. So Marshawn Lloyd. That's pink. We got Silver Mason. For the Jags and Brian. Edwards for the Steelers. Packers had a couple nice Prism cards coming out so far for them. Okay, and behind this we have our first auto. Kind of cool to get a little bonus auto. And they always say, last spot mojo. Cedric Tillman on a significant. I don't think there's a C. Maybe the C goes into the T. Trello one's on that side. Silver. I feel like Tillman did have a huge jump this year, didn't he? I feel like he had a really good second season. I remember playing him in fantasy a couple times. So, congratulations to the Brownies. And Nick Hammer's picking up the auto. That's pretty cool. We'll finish up the box and then we'll roll the dice for Nick. Exactly. And that's probably an $8 to $10 card. Yeah, I mean, he had a pretty good season for a second year, All right, Stidham on a pink. Ben Sinnott. Ladd coming out, and Adrian Peterson. It's a solid auto. I mean, it's probably as good as a rookie offensive or defensive lineman maybe, but for a second-year card, not the worst, for sure. I've seen worse come out, for sure. Jarrett Stidham. Backup quarterbacks, third-string guys get cut. I mean, I feel like that's got to be as good as a Michael Pratt card, but maybe I'm wrong. It's not. All right, Jalen Warren, Marshall Faulk, silver Morton Anderson for the Saints. That's kind of cool. I love Morton. Pink Palomalu for the Steelers, Tip Ryman, and Trotter. So this box, besides the auto, has been a little disappointing for sure. I guess we got maybe a case hit with the Dulcich. I don't know. I guess if you look at it that way, it's pretty good. Stetson Bennett. Oh. Is he still in the league, or did he go to the Michigan Panthers UFL league team or something? Stetson Bennett. I haven't heard that name in a minute. That's like all the ones in 2020. You're chasing all the big quarterbacks, and you keep getting, who's the guy for the Saints? I can't even think of his name now. He sucked. That's going to drive me nuts. Oh, Rattler now, but there was 4 years ago, there was a guy for the Saints and for the Jets that was the quarterbacks, and it seemed like that was all the rookie autos you'd get. You'd never get one of the big five. Even Anthony Gordon for the Seahawks, the same thing. Nobody really wanted that card. Jacob East was another big one, yeah. And I thought he was going to be a stud. Came out of UW. All right, Javon Holland, Tony Vaselli, Aiden Hutchinson, and Patrick Surtain. silver. Off the back, we have rookie Jaquan Jackson, Tavondre Sweat, both going out to the Titans and Nick. And our patch is, Roma Dunze for the Bears. Matthew Moravec Gallagher. Nice. Oh, dude, yeah, Sage Surratt was everywhere also, out of Wake Forest. And during that time frame, there was hard to get products, so we did a lot of college uniform products. So I'm sure, like, a lot of those are in his Wake Forest uniform. Maybe it'll fit in there. It'll fit in that. Go this one. I probably even pulled you a bunch. So nice at Dunze. 13 on a silver for the Broncos. Scott Struble, Tavondre Sweat rookie, and Jaquan Jackson. Either one of them prisms. I'm going to go ahead and double bubble those guys. Me and Shirky, yep. I did way more college than I wanted. I look back now, I'm like, oh man, I can't believe you guys stuck with me. I had so much college uniform crap back then because that's all you could get your hands on. So I look back now, I feel bad. But I think all of us were doing it. So that's all we could get our hands on for a little while there. Prices were insane. Okay, guys. Well, let's roll some dice. We got our first auto going out to Nick Hammers. We have a 3 times 3. So card 9 for Nick. 6, 7, 8, 9. An Ennis Rockestra rookie to 399. That's Nick Hammers. And then we got our first patch going out to the Bears and Matthew Moravec Gallagher. 4 times 5. Card 20. Making me work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, going out to Matthew Moravec Gallagher. Little Patrick Peterson numbered to 175. He played a decent amount last year. Was he the one that got hurt towards the end? I can't remember. All right, we'll do their hobby box, but I gotta throw a few extras in. So in honor of Optic being here, let's do a 23 Optic pack. Oh, okay, wow. Didn't realize that. Okay, he's a good player. All right, so hopefully we get something out of here. A little pack of 2023. Sam Hubbard, Buda Baker, Barry Sanders, Mark Brunell, Jamar Chase, Trey Tucker rookie, and a silver Khalil Mack. And that is it. And then Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin, Taysom Hill, John Dotson, and Brian Dawkins. Okay, well, that didn't do much good. Trey Tucker for the Raiders and Harold Lambus. And then Khalil Mack for the Chargers and Nick Hammers on a silver. Well, this week is crazy. Who's got the draft coming? James Morgan, yes. Tommy Stevens, that was the one I couldn't think of. Tommy Stevens. Tommy! And then James Morgan, I think I ended up with 2 or 3 of those because I'd always grab the Jets because they were dirt cheap, and I really thought Denzel Mims was going to be good, and I was wrong. I think he still might be in the league, but okay. Well, that didn't do any good. Let's hope this guy helps out. That little Donruss action. Nooch, the Nooch, he's still bouncing in the league though, isn't he? He was great for the the Seattle. What do you call it? It's the Sea Dragons, I think it was. Okay, let's do our base first. All right, Charles Woodson, Cade Otton, Harold Landry, Johnny Hecker, Daniel Hunter, Daniil, Michael Pittman, Foya Oluokun, Cooper Kupp, Deron Bland, Josh Jacobs, Jamal Charles, Warren Moon is a Viking, Darius Slay, Najee Harris, Fred Warner. We have Patrick Surtain, DK Metcalf, Anthony Richardson, Bobby Okereke, Quinnen Williams, Greg Zuerlein, Geno Smith, and a blue Mike Vrabel, and a blue Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nice little parallels. Let's get to the goods. Here we go. Legend Series, Roger Craig going out to the Niners and Giuseppe. We have a blue Zach Thomas and a blue Theo Johnson for Blinky and the Giants. Jaden Daniels base, Kamani Vidal, and Braylon Allen for the Jets. So this one's definitely helping a few people out here. Mostly one person, that's Josh Hancock. Little blue Theo for Blinky, though. Not the worst. Jade. Yeah, at least an insert and a Jaden, so. Braylon. Oh, of course, guys. Thank you guys for filling the break so quickly. And even having trust in me, I didn't even list what the other blaster was going to be. I just said I was going to have a blaster, and you guys still filled it up, or almost filled it up before I even put it. I just always feel bad when the extra doesn't give much extra, though, too. That can always suck. So, but I feel like it's been a good break. We got 2 Jadens, including a Prism. We got a pink Rome and 2 silver Caleb's, a couple JJs, a Drake May, a Bo, and a case hit Greg Dulcich, or close to it anyway. So, you guys are awesome. Thank you, guys. Well, the time has come. The time has come. A fact's a fact. It belongs to them. Let's give it back. How do you sleep while the beds are burning? I love Illusions too. I think they've been a very, it's weird to have the Chargers and the Niners so expensive, but every box I've seen, including I've opened 2 so far, have been very heavy Chargers and Niners. So it's like, I hate doing it, but you got to charge a little more for those 2 teams because they just seem to come out in these boxes. Now today may be the day they don't, but okay, 5 there, 5 here. So we're going to do a prize for the first auto and a prize for the last card. I agree, and the hobby ones are fun because they're a little bit thicker, nice looking cards. Okay. That reminds me, I'm going to open up another pack of top loaders. Oh, really? You didn't go, George? Oh, thank you, Steven. I don't know if you're live or not, but thank you for sending that over. Appreciate it. I've never seen Metallica. I like Metallica. I wouldn't say I'm a diehard fan, so. Okay, I don't know how to do this because it's all base on the bottom. They're so goofy. So we have Bucky Irving rookie one there. Russell Wilson, Trey Hendrickson, and then a numbered Baker going to $2.99 for Stephen Barkley. Good timing, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks. I love concerts. That's one of my favorite things. It's concerts and sporting events. Come on. It's weird how some just open right away and others take a while. So nice one there for the Buccaneers and Stephen Barkley. Good timing on that one. He might even hopped in. He might be just getting done working. If you're here, Stephen, nice to have you here. Anybody come in late, please give me your guesses for an auto. We still have at least 2 more autos coming. Hopefully 3. So nice Bucky coming out, and followed by a numbered Baker breakfast maker. And then beautiful, amazing, some could say, Caleb Williams. Beautiful card coming out. Amazing card. I agree. Kind of a different feel. Maybe it's because you drink more beer at a concert, Rich. So now the Bears just keep eating. Yeah, they're awesome. The number cards look super cool, and I love how thick the hobbies are. So glad you hopped in, Rich. So nice to have you with us. Oh, gosh, and oh my gosh, that is sick. Okay, so we got Adam Thielen, and then we got a Dallas Turner rookie card. Sorry, I got excited about the next one coming out. So the Vikings getting a Dallas Turner. We have a Michael Penix rookie card. And then we have a Bo Nix Illusionist. Not numbered, but it looks like a green parallel. Maybe not. Gorgeous card, though. A beauty for Struble. Nice one there. And behind the Michael Penix, this is Brett Favre, Michael Pratt, numbered to 50. 3-color patch here is so cool looking on the Favre. And then Michael Pratt, 2-color. Oh, numbered to 32. It's so cool looking. And that's the Packers and Roy O'Regan getting this bad boy. Bad Mama Jamma. It makes it actually sad that it's with Michael Pratt because he's not even on the team anymore. But it's such a cool looking card. So congratulations, Roy. Roy hasn't been in a break with us for a long time. Kind of like you, Rich. It's been a while. So congratulations to Roy hopping in and making out like a bandit so far. Nice. Even if it's Packers, it's still cool. I love the triple patch. Like, that is just gorgeous. So, pretty sweet. And then on this side was a Michael Penix, which is still a nice looking card. Let's see here. Okay. So we haven't gotten our first auto yet out of this box. If you don't mind me going pack by pack, I kind of enjoy it sometimes. So we have base TJ Watt and Geno Smith. Off the back, a clutch Ed McCaffrey. That's numbered to $2.99 going out to the Broncos. Broncos are doing good today. Scotty Struble. It's pretty awesome. Almost every quarterback team is doing pretty well. I think the Patriots probably the least, but they're still not horrible. And the Vikings. Right behind Kyle. Instant impact Cade Stover on the Texans. Very boring patch, but still it's a patch card. Tight end for the Texans. Went out to Ryan Latimer, another one of the almost last spot mojos. He's been hopping on the Texans a lot and getting a little patch action. And then we got a Kyle Hamilton. Left my elbow. So congratulations to Latimer. Thanks for helping us close out and getting a patch card in the process. We got both our patches. Hopefully that means we got autos coming soon. Okay, let's just, we got Terry Bradshaw, Spencer Rattler rookie, and A.J. Brown. Spencer Rattler rookie card. Top stack of them here for the Saints, and Matthew Moravec Gallagher. Then we got a numbered Ricky Pearsall for the Niners and Giuseppe going to 249 on the blue. That's cool looking. And a Justin Jefferson Game Magicians for the Vikings. And Joe Desky. It does. George. Charmin toilet paper ad with his butt cheeks out. It's a cool looking car with the blue, but now I get what you're saying. That's pretty stinking funny. Oh, Ed. Making Luke proud with that one. We got Patrick Mahomes, Zaire Franklin, Patterson at sleeve, special hobby exclusive. Okay, off the back we have a Jaden Daniels, not numbered, but a beautiful illusionist. Going out to Josh Hancock. Behind Derek Carr, we have a numbered Jonathan Taylor to 175 on the red. It's a nice numbered card for the Colts. Beautiful Jaden Daniels, illusionist. Going out to Josh Hancock and the Commanders. I was hoping this break would help out because the price was a little bit lower because I only had the one hobby. And what's kind of funny is it ended up making the quarterback teams not horribly expensive. So different people hopping on quarterback teams this time. And so far, it's working out for the Bears, the Commanders, and I'd say even definitely the Broncos. So, okay, still no auto. Let's see what we got going. We got Jalen Hurts and Kenneth Walker. Off the back, we have Drake May, an illusionist, not numbered. Gorgeous card for the Patriots, and Chris Glidden. And then Chris Glidden also getting the Jalen Wright to 249 auto. It's 240 actually. And a rookie signs. These used to have like you could sign it moving back and forth. That is super cool looking. So congratulations to Glidden. This is his PC, but he's like, I guess I'll take him. And it worked out for him. That is going to be way too... Oh, maybe? Oh, we got it. Yes. So, Chris Glidden getting a prize for the autograph. Feels too thick. Or not thick enough, I mean. Let's see what else I got over here. That might be too big. There we go. Alright, doesn't come out. Nice. And then we got Max Crosby in a base, and the Drake May, Driz Drake. I am just having all kinds of problems. So 2 Drakes so far. Okay, I got to roll the dice for the Dolphins and Glidden. Getting a prize. We have a 5 times. 6, card 30 off the back. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0 is a Kendre Miller double colored patch card, the sweater. So Glidden getting that. Hopefully him and Clayton enjoy. Okay, so yeah, I mean all the quarterback teams have at least 2 so far, which is pretty solid. We got our first auto, so now we're gonna rip all these together, except for the last pack. And the last card in the last pack will be our last prize. And I'm going to go what's on the bottom, even though they're turned upside down. We're gonna go with the bottom card. Okay. Oh, I did not expect that to be the auto. Tyjae Spears to 199 going out to Titans. Also, last spot mojo. So 2 second-year autos that turned out to be pretty solid. Good running back Tyjae Spears and then Cedric Tillman for the Browns. Both going out to Nick Hammers. So congratulations, Nick. The little last spot mojo definitely coming through. And we got Joe Montana, Tua, and Lamar Jackson. So Nick eating well, eating good in the neighborhood. Nice Tyjae Spears. He's going to probably be starting quite a bit next year, I believe. Up next, we got a gorgeous Caleb Williams Green Illusionist. So we got an amazing and now an illusionist. So Matthew Morvac Gallagher doing really well in the Bears tonight. And we got Saquon, Garrett Wilson, and Justin Herbert. We got a numbered Will Levis to 399 for the Titans also. And then a Patrick Mahomes numbered to 399 pink. That's a pretty sweet card going out to Andrew there. Any numbered Patrick Mahomes is a good card. That's how life is. Yeah, heck of a Titans box. I agree. It's a good Titans box. Nice little Chiefs card going out to Andrew. Will Levis, the Mayo Man. I actually liked him in college. I thought he'd do okay with the Titans. I don't know if he ever got a real fair shake, but definitely not the best situation for him. But nice card. We have Austin Eckler, Ladd McConkey rookie, and Jared Goff. I'm just going to do the last two before we get to our last pack. Kyle Hamilton to 399 for the Ravens and Roy. And a Shining Stars Micah Parsons for Bill Struble and them boys, as we all say, them boys. Cannot get any of these to open. This is ridiculous. I really think like they got left in the sun, so they just melted. God damn. Okay, sorry about that. We're down to our last pack. Should be our last auto. Kyle Hamilton numbered. Nice one for the Ravens. Roy. Micah Parsons. Not numbered. Shining Stars. Okay. Last pack. Last card will be our last prize. So we're going to do our 3 base cards. 2 of them anyway. Marvin Harrison. There we go. And Bryce Young. So we got Marvin coming out. So one more Marvin. And that brings you to 4. Our last card. There we go. Bill Struble, 50 of 50. Game Magician CeeDee Lamb. That is cool. 50 of 50. That's pretty sweet looking. Congratulations, Bill. Nice card there. Tell your brother thank you. Nice gift. Really nice card for the... So that'll be a prize for Bill. And then our last auto, Brendan Rice. I feel like it was going to be one of the Chargers. Brendan Rice to 199. Not cut real well, but nice rookie auto going out to the Chargers. So they are so heavy with Chargers and Niners, it seems like. We just happened to guess the wrong Charger. Yeah, exactly. It's a fun little gift for him. That's super nice as a brother. There wasn't a whole lot of Cowboys, but that's a nice one to finish with. So all three autos going out to Nick. Two of them on the last spot mojo. Taija, not three autos, but these three anyway. So 2 out of 3 autos going out to Nick, and then Brendan Rice to 199. So, all right, guys, I'm going to do a recap. I got to roll the dice real quick for Bill Struble. They have a 5 times. 5, card 25. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It's funny, I have 2 different numbered Kyler Murray cards. This one to 199 of 199. So kind of cool. Oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, George. Appreciate that. He's waiting for you. Well, that's why I wanted to do it tonight. I figured everybody's going to be super busy tomorrow. So I was like, okay, let's see if I can get this going tonight instead. So, Bill. Struble. So, okay, I'm going to take just a minute and do a recap for those that want to watch tomorrow morning. Thank you, Rich. Thank you for hopping in, too. Congratulations once again, Jim. Nice break for Jim. Solid for you, George. We haven't had a huge break for you in a while, George, but nice solid one. So let's go Cowboys, Cardinals, Lad. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. That one. Oh, that's good. Let's go. Okay. Whew. And I could be wrong, but this is my opinion of how it kind of went for people with their breaks. And like nice little rookies didn't all get prisoned or parallels. They're not going to be here. Theo Johnson on blue. Dahoon Edwards on a pink for the Steelers. Kind of a rough one with the Steelers, but fortunately Nick did good with the other ones. Johnny Wilson on a yellow, orange. My goodness, sorry about that. For Alan Stein. Kool-Aid on a pink. Archie Griffin to 199 for the Bengals. Ricky Pearsall to 249 for the Niners. And Joe Adisa Isaac on a refractor with the Joe Milton on the back, along with a Kyle Hamilton to 399. Yeah, going out to the Ravens. Latu on a checkerboard, Latu on a prismatic, and then a Jonathan Taylor to 175. Mason Smith on a silver, Trevor Lawrence on a silver, and a base Brian Thomas for the Jags. Nothing huge for you, Brian. Sorry. Marvin Harrison on a base, Marvin Harrison on an optic, and then a lighted up Marvin Harrison going out to George. Bucky Irving on a base, and then a Baker Mayfield to 299 for the Bucks, and Stephen Barclay. Two Michael Penix to debut, and then a base. Those are hobby bases, so a little better. Micah Parsons on a Shining Stars, and the Game Magician CeeDee Lamb to 50 going out to Bill. Instant Impact patch card going out to Ryan Latimer. Chiefs, Andrew there getting a Portals Xavier Worthy base, Topps Chrome, Jaden Hicks pink, and a Patrick Mahomes to 399. Nice card there. Justin Jefferson on a Game Magicians, JJ on a base optic, and JJ Mosaic for the Vikings, and Joe. John Elway on a checkerboard, Greg Dulcich on a press-proof prism. Never seen one of those. Ed McCaffrey to 299 on a clutch. Diaper pants, looks like almost. Bo Nix on an illusionist. Bo Nix on a finesse. Tom Brady on a throwback. Drake May on an all edge, and a Drake May illusionist for Glidden. All right, going back out to Green Bay, and Roy did pretty good with a Marshawn on a checkerboard rookie. We got Michael Pratt pink, Marshawn Lloyd pink, Adrian Cooper pink, and a dual patch to 50. Michael Pratt, Brett Favre. Gorgeous looking card, patch card anyway. All right, for the Bears, we got a Romeo Dunze on a patch card rookie gear. Amazing Caleb Williams, illusionist green Caleb Williams on the refractor Youthquake, and a silver prism Caleb Williams. Nice break for the Bears. All right, Jermaine Newton on a checkerboard, Jaden Daniels base Donruss, Jaden Daniels illusionist green, and a Future Stars Jaden Daniels checkerboard Topps Chrome. So pretty solid for Hancock too. All right, last spot mojo, Cedric Tillman on the silver autograph card. For Chris Glidden on a PC, we got a Jalen Wright to 249 rookie signs. For the other last spot mojo, Will Levis to 399, and then a Tyjae Spears to 199 autograph card. So nice job on the Titans and the Browns for Mr. Hammers. Let's see. Our second place, in my opinion, Brendan Rice on a orange disco, Ladd McConkey base Illusions, and a Brendan Rice to 199. And our big winner, in my opinion anyway, just such a cool card. Blake Corum on a base, Blake Corum base Mosaic, Blake Corum on a green Mosaic, and a Cooper Cup Genesis. Gorgeous card for Jim. Fun break. Thanks you guys again for filling it. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to doing Phoenix this week. And then, yes, the draft this coming weekend. Probably won't drop the break until Saturday, and then hopefully we can break Sunday afternoon, evening if it fills. I want to at least get through the first 2 rounds, so maybe I can drop it Saturday morning. We got at least probably 3 hobby boxes. We're talking like, I don't know, 10 to 15 autos, maybe as much as that. It should be super fun. So looking forward to that. But we're going to do a Phoenix when it arrives, hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday when it comes into town before. If it does not make it here before the draft, then we'll switch gears and we'll do the draft break and then do Phoenix early next week sometime. But thanks you guys again. Appreciate all the support over not just now, but 4 years. Some of you, even if you come in only once every 6 months to a year, I just love getting to see you and hang with you and chat with you. So thank you, Rich. Thank you, Roy. Even though it's been a while, Dave Clark, all you guys, Brian Friends, and then of course my regulars. It's so nice to have you. I don't want to leave anybody out, but it's pretty awesome, pretty special to have you guys here. So thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one. Hope you have a good night, and we will talk soon.